So Mora just came in and took Molly May's man and her clothes within a couple of hours and is laughing as she's going to sleep. My chest. We've got a lot to talk about today.
For 1 second and said, babe, like, shall we go and have a chat before you fucking pull Mora for a chat?
Pull Mora for a chat?
You've just been sat on the
Yeah,
screen.
I've been talking.
It's just because, obviously, you've come in, you're stunning, you just said you're a Ringo. Obviously, I feel a bit like, I like this guy.
It
Especially
just
here.
feels like you're keeping your options open.
Okay.
That's how I felt.
Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe to my channel, click that button for daily consistent videos, and follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Morali, if you guys want to. I'd massively appreciate it. Now, we actually have a lot to talk about in this particular video, so much so that I'm perhaps most likely going to make 2 parts to this because there's so much to break down, analyze, and obviously think about. But this particular video is going to obviously focus on the center narrative storyline, the Mora and obviously Tommy and Molly May triangle.
She was the only girl who could see things with. My head has done a 560 degree to how's that?
Which really has broken into ridiculous amounts of pieces. Now, why was this an amazing episode? An obvious answer: there were different narratives, there were different stories, there were different plot lines, so much was going on. We have a storyline number A, the Molly May, Mora, Tommy triangle. Storyline number B, Michael and Amber and what happened between those two. Storyline number 3, we have the rocks between Yewande and Danny going on. And storyline number 4, Anton just killing off Molly May for the waste man that she is. So we have a lot of these particular interweaving storylines and narratives, and we need to break down and go into each one of them bit by bit, which therefore then makes this into a video more than 10 minutes. So I like to keep them just 10 minutes per Love Island review. So therefore I'll make 2 different parts, part 1 and part 2 for this particular episode. So hopefully you guys have now 2 videos to enjoy instead of 1 for this amazing, beautiful episode. As far as I'm concerned, beloveds, Love Island has started today. Love Island has occurred today. Welcome to the first day of Love Island. It has finally arrived for us, and I feel like the original cast and all of these people who've started all together, it's absolutely beautiful, and that's just how I'm going to see it. Mora May is 28 years. Mora May? Wow. I didn't even say Molly May. She took her name as well. Mora is 28 years old. Tommy is 20. She knows what she is doing. She is manipulating him to a whole new level. She literally said to him, "Be a man. I like that." And he walked away powerless and did what he had to do. Now, yes, granted, I understand what she's doing. Mora has come in to cause trouble. Mora has come in here to obviously cause fierce arguments, and I'm so glad that she has, because prior to her arrival, this villa was so dead, so boring. It's as if Joe and Lucy don't even exist anymore. And these are the original cast members. For an original cast member to come off as somebody who does not exist anymore is shameful and is a waste as an asset to the particular show. And if these two got dumped the next day, nobody would really care. She has come in, goes on dates with Michael and so forth. Obviously she has her now rift with Amber, because the way she obviously said, let's give them something to talk about, you can tell that she's dangerous and she knows what she's doing. She's come in to play a game, and we are living for it, we are gagging for it, we love every bit of it. And even with Tommy as well, she's going on with him and everything, and she tells him that she likes him and she's very forward with all that. We're used to her character like that. But now she's bothering a lot of individuals, especially Molly May. They're all watching over, they're giggling, they're being immature, they're being irritating, they're being annoying. I can kind of see why Amber wouldn't want to talk to Mora, because obviously you're feeding her something, but that was a reaction to you being immature and laughing and giggling. But I did say to you in my last video, if you watched it, that Amber is very, very insecure, more than any of the other girls. However, the reason why I like that bitch is because she does not sweat. And we'll get into that in the next video. She comes in and she takes him completely, because she's in love with him and everything. She then goes to Molly May and plays the whole, if he said this to you prior to coming on a date with me, that's crazy, that's sad, that's annoying, I can't believe he did that. Trying to, you know, play the kind of girl code kind of game for now, which I feel like it's a clever thing to do, because you don't want to be, you know, getting into arguments with everybody. Pick your battles at the most. And what she also is doing is sitting there with Tommy with her clothes on, with her jacket on, to basically show Tommy that I am here now. The door is there. She can leave. This is beautiful karma. This is interesting now, because the way Mora's kind of handling it, you can tell that she's being savage. However, it is a game, and the game is the game. But this also is karma for Molly May, because she actually does deserve this for everything that she has done. She has come in and picked 3 guys And she's now with Anna and, you know, walking around the villa pretending to not be, like, she's trying to be something that she's not. And it's so cringeworthy where she's walking around pretending that she's not bothered, but she clearly is. She goes in and she's fretting, she's upset, she's frantic, and it's true. Like, I don't feel sorry for her because she has 3 guys on a leash and she was carrying them all around and she was running around telling all the girls, oh, I find Danny attractive, he's my type. That clearly shows that you don't take Tommy seriously. If he has grafted you for so long, as they say, then why are you running around telling everybody but that this person is my type, this person is my type? Because it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, what are you doing? You don't do that. You do not do that. Like, what kind of code is that for you to have? If you like somebody, you invest their time with them and you let them know. And then you're running around playing my options are open. But then when it happens to you, you want to play this whole victim card game. It's pure karma and I'm living for it. And she definitely does. She definitely deserves it. And then they have their altercation and they begin to argue. Things get very heated between these 2 individuals. But I'm actually surprised how Tommy took it well. I thought Tommy would be able to, you know, fret or whatever, but he was really calm and reserved. He
For 1 second and said, babe, like, shall we go and have a chat before you fucking pull Maura for a chat?
Pull more for a chat.
You've just been sat on the
Yeah, I've
screen
been talking.
laid back and everything, and, you know, Molly May's shouting, she's screaming, and she looks like an absolute idiot. And I kind of like the fact that she's in the villa now because now she's playing the idiot role. And somebody has to play it. Last year it was Georgia for a lot of it, and now we've got this particular waste man where she is just playing the absolute idiot role, and I'm living for every single bit of it. We have Maura, she is laughing, she's smiling, she's playing the devious villain, and this is exactly what suits her. I think it's perfect for her. She's laughing with Elma, you know, in the bed and joking about it. She even said to Tommy, do you want to come into my bed, and laughing away. Now, karma could hit Maura for being as savage as she is, but at the same time we need all this. Then we have Curtis coming along. This is why he's pissing me off, because I understand you want to be the logical one, grounded one. Cool. Don't overplay it. You're doing too much. Relax. Go worry about your girl. This is nothing to do with you. The fact that you broke up probably one of the most first arguments in the villa pissed me off, because that argument looked like it was going to go for a while. Curtis waltzing in, you know, talking all his, you know, it's just not needed, because I feel like he is in every situation. I feel like he's advising everybody. I feel like he's, you know, that's cool, do your thing, but I feel like oversaturation is a massive killer. We don't need you in every situation guiding everyone. It's annoying. It really isn't. They have counselors for that now. We don't need you to do that. Focus on your girl, and it is what it is, because she's crying here and there, and that's what you really need to focus on, not breaking up every argument, because it's annoying for us, because as an audience, as viewers, we watch shows like this for drama, and if it is not being provided, we get tired and irritated. This is why I'm living for Maura, and I feel like these 2 girls have really come in and done what they needed to do, especially Maura, and I wish we had more people like that. If everybody was like Maura, this would be an absolutely mad season. She has flipped the entire season. One person has flipped the entire season. That's all that we needed. She had Molly May sweating. She was wearing Molly May's clothes. And then she took Molly May's man. This is too much. This is too much. And now she looks like a fool. Like, she got read by everybody. And she's arguing and she's shouting, and, you know, she's, you know, she realizes that she's in the wrong in that argument. At the end of it, she realizes that because Tommy lets her know, and I'm so glad that he does. He's very stern. He does not sweat. He does not, you know, get upset, or he doesn't, you know, whimper or get sweaty or nervous. He says, "I've grafted you. I've tried to look after you for 6 days, but you have not made it clear to me that you are the same position as me." And she hasn't, because she's been running around saying, "Anton's a type. This person's a type. This person's a type. Everybody's your type." And categorically speaking, whatever nonsense, again, like, it doesn't make any sense. She's running around, you know, walls for no reason, and she is not making any sense. And I'm so happy, Annika, that this is, you know, going on. We have Danny and Yewande. I'm kind of glad that they had more of a logical conversation, because I feel like Yewande is obviously more of a logical individual, where she was able to see it from Danny's side, where, you know, it came off as a bit immature. However, I do get Yewande's point, where she was saying that the 2 girls came in with such sass and confidence. It's going to cause a reaction to other individuals, especially if that man of theirs is seeing this sassy and confidence and is entertaining that atmosphere. You're going to have some reaction. And this is what I don't like. I can understand when the boys are upset, but you're going to have some reaction. Anyhow, if you're going to be in that situation, looking at the person that you like, enjoying a date with somebody else. I feel like they could have been more mature about it, and I totally understand where he's coming from. But I'm also happy that Yewande understood where he came from, and that she acknowledged where he came from, acknowledged his feelings, and that's, I feel like, very important, you know, for a relationship to grow. And I feel like that really displays the maturity in her, because she can see, obviously, you know, that maybe she misstepped a bit more here and there. Do let me know what you guys think about this particular first part review. What are your thoughts on this whole Maura, Molly and, you know, Tommy triangle? What side are you on? If you are on a side, do let me know. Comment down below. I read all your comments. Follow me on my Instagram at Miraj_Merali if you guys want to, and obviously follow me on YouTube. Subscribe and click that button. Subscribe. This episode was ridiculously amazing. Probably the best episode, obviously, of the season, and obviously for past few seasons as well. So much has happened so quickly, and I feel like it's just great. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for part 2. We're going to obviously discuss the Michael and Amber situation, because that I feel like is very interesting. We've got to talk a lot about that, and then we have to also talk about, you know, the girls and how they were being immature, and, you know, how they were being unnecessary, unneeded, and obviously the Anton and Molly May stuff as well, because that is very heated. So we still have a lot of subjects to touch on. So I'll catch you guys soon in the next video.